Welcome. We are still discussing subclass 190 for Tasmania. So last video we did go through the process. Now we are going to discuss the pathways. So there are four possible pathways for 190. It's a skilled employment pathway, there is a skilled graduate pathway, established resident pathway, and the overseas applicant pathway. In the skilled employment, there are further two pathways, TOSOL or long-term employment. So in this video, we are going to discuss the skilled employment pathway. Let's get into it. So in the skilled employment pathway, as I said, there are two possible ways that you can get selected. They have come up with an occupation list and they call it TOSOL list. If your occupation falls under the TOSOL employment list, then you work for 6 months in your nominated occupation, all right? In your nominated occupation, which means if a skill assessment is as a shift, you go and work as a shift. 20 hours per week is the minimum requirement. You have to work minimum 20 hours per week. There are additional caveats that have been attached with a lot of occupations. For example, there are occupations in the IT field where the requirement is the business that you are working in should have been at least operating in Tasmania for 3 years. So there are like that, a lot of caveats. So I would encourage you go to the TOSOL list and look at the caveats that is attached to your particular occupation, all right? There are some additional requirements like that you should be genuinely living. There should be a genuine employment need. The work that you're doing is genuine and there is a need of that employment in your business. You should have at least 12 months contract. So there are conditions like that that are attached to your employment. If your occupation is not in the TOSOL list, there is another way that you can qualify for subclass 190, and that is through the long-term employment. So you should be working in your nominated occupation and that employment has to be at least 15 months. So if your occupation is not in the list, but you are working in your nominated occupation, then you need to be showing the employment of 15 months and then you can get selected under the long-term employment pathway. I hope this was clear. Skilled employment pathway. We'll be back with the further pathways in the next video. Thank you.